the most wonderful time of the year.
Christmas.
The Wisconsin State Fair, Chris.
The State Fair.
Yes. What changes you need to know ahead of your trip?
He said the word Christmas. I started thinking about snow, but no, we are certainly not cold enough for that. We're talking temperatures in the 80s, but we're also going to be tracking some showers and thunderstorms in the first word forecast.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Leah Lynn-Jide.
I'm Chris Stanford. The year is moving fast enough where it does feel like, Christmas is right around the corner. But first, we got a state fair to
Way
get to.
better than Christmas.
Yeah.
Way better than Christmas. This is the first fair in 2 years because of the pandemic. It runs for the next 11 days for 12 hours a day, starting at 11 a.m. Right now, the fair is recommending masks. They aren't required on the grounds, though. There will also be hundreds of hand sanitizing stations set up, and the fair going cashless. So ditch the dollars, bring your debit and credit cards. Organizers also asking you buy your tickets online beforehand. And in about 10 minutes, our Josh Breiter is going to be live from the grounds with a preview of what you can expect new this year.
All right, so the weather is going to be tricky over the next few days. There we go. We're going to have Josh coming up here soon. But yeah, the weather this weekend, Chris Reese, we got a few chances we could see some storms.
Yeah, we've got to pay attention to it. This is one of those summer-like patterns where it's honestly a little bit difficult to truly know when exactly that shower or thunderstorm is going to pop up. It really takes a day-by-day basis as these little disturbances move on through. But nonetheless, some non-severe storms are expected out there today. We could see at least a couple severe thunderstorms throughout southern Wisconsin into parts of tomorrow and then again on Saturday, although the greatest chance for the severe storms is going to be a lot further towards the west. These are low-end risks, not even really worth an alert day here in the News 3 Now First One Weather Center. But nonetheless, we could see some stronger storms as we go through the active weather pattern into early next week. Here's high-resolution radar right now. It's quiet in Wisconsin, but the showers and thunderstorms are just to our west. I'm watching these closely because let's say we get you towards about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. Well, some of these may try to move into the picture for us. You've got a lot of things going on that are still outdoors, so we are keeping a very close eye on the radar as we go throughout the day. Check out temperatures, though, throughout the state. 70 on both sides, La Crosse and Milwaukee, 60s in between. Green Bay coming in at 59, but we're at 62 here in Madison. By the way, if you don't see it, there's the sun starting to come up. That small little dot there. Winds are out of the south and southeast at 3 miles per hour. Let's put future track into motion. We at least get some cloud cover once we get beyond about 2 o'clock. We're going to see some of that sunshine early. Temperatures are making it into the lower 80s throughout southern parts of Wisconsin. You're headed over towards the state fair. Look for temperatures still into the lower 80s. But now we start to move into the overnight hours, and well, you see that little chance for those showers and thunderstorms moving on through. We could see some of those early tomorrow morning as well. And by tomorrow afternoon, temperatures will still be into the lower 80s, but by tomorrow night, perhaps that next chance for some showers and thunderstorms moves on through. So the reality is we're moving into an active pattern where we're seeing those storm chances almost every day, folks. This right here is Saturday. You see the widespread showers and thunderstorms. That'll take us from Saturday and then into your Sunday as well. Early Monday, we'll see showers and thunderstorms. We should get a break on Monday, but then by Tuesday into Wednesday, here comes another round of some showers and thunderstorms. With that in mind, yes, your extended forecast really has that chance for storms almost every day, all the way through next Friday. Monday could be our hottest day at 90 degrees.
There you go. Chris Reese giving us a heads up for the weekend. Starting today, the mask mandate for all state employees here in Wisconsin begins. So if you work for the state, this mandate is going to require that you wear a mask in all indoor settings. And a memo from the State Department of Administration indicates that mandate also affects contractors. They will also be required to wear masks inside regardless of vaccination status.
The first place Milwaukee Brewers continue to struggle with the spread of the Delta variant. Yesterday, the team announced pitcher Eric Lauer tested positive for the virus and will be placed on the injured list. Lauer is now the 7th player on the list right now due to COVID. The outbreak started back on July 27th when Christian Yelich tested positive. Per Major League rules, players that test positive have to isolate for a minimum of 10 days.
Happening today, the Isthmus is returning to print. The COVID pandemic hit all local news pretty hard, but the Isthmus took it as an opportunity to reimagine the paper and ownership model. The paper has been reborn now as a nonprofit organization. So expect to see the newspaper on the first Thursday of every month. They'll be releasing it to more than 350 locations in the Madison area.
Quick Trip is being recognized as the best gas station brand in the country. The results come from USA Today's Reader's Choice Survey. The list highlights the freshness and variety Quick Trip brings with their food and their dairy. Their spicy chicken sandwich, top of the list. 2 and 3 on the list were Iowa gas stations, Casey's and Hy-Vee. Very well deserved.
Absolutely. I've been going to Quick Trips pretty much my whole life.
Before it was cool.
I will say that they have done a great job with their newer stores and revamping some of their old ones. They're really top notch.
I love to see a Quick Trip on every corner. No complaints here.
They are. And some they're right across the street from each other.
We like it that way. We like it that way. There's an old saying, like, when an employee at Quick Trip sends you out the door, they're like, yeah, go visit our other locations right in the other room. Just right in the other room.
I know. You can't, you don't have to go far to see a Quick Trip around here.
That's the way we like it.
So what a great distinction for them.
6:05 now. Massive flight disruptions for the 4th straight day for Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, so just yesterday alone, more than 50% of its schedule canceled. According to the website FlightAware, that's more than 400 flights. 6% of its scheduled flights were delayed. The Allied Pilots Association blaming multiple storms, pilot shortages, and strict scheduling that limits the number of hours crews are allowed to work.
So 62,000 passengers with canceled flights, nearly 50,000 of them because they didn't have the pilots available, trained, and ready to roll. We went from famine to feast, and our management team wasn't prepared.
In a statement, the airline says that it was proactively canceling flights due to a handful of variables like overlapping operational challenges, including weather, system outages, and staffing shortages in some areas.
A timely and important reminder for all of us now before teachers and students head back to school.
More pedestrians, bicyclists, and buses are going to be sharing the road with us. And police say that the #1 traffic violation that they see come back to school time is speeding in school zone crossings. And we don't want that. So Taylor Lasme this morning with an approach on school zone safety. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning, guys. That's right. Right now in some school zones, it's been lowered to about 35 miles per hour. But in the school crossing zones, that's lowered to about 15 miles per hour. Now, we all know as the pandemic restrictions have been lifted and schools are anticipating a lot more of students and teachers headed back to the return to the classroom this spring. That also means to watch out for the roadways as more people will be on bikes and buses. Police expect more traffic as people head back into work and kids back to school. So they say it's important to pay attention to those school safety signs.
The biggest thing is to follow the signs and drop off where you're supposed to. Don't stop, don't park where you're not supposed to. As soon as your kid gets out of the car, don't forget that you're still in a school zone. You still need to drive. It's going to be either 15 or 20 miles per hour.
Now, Callaway says avoiding school crossing signs or even school speed zones could hit you hard in your wallet if you do get pulled over. Fines are usually doubled in those school zone areas. Now, guys, coming up in the next half hour, we're going to hear more from Renee on the importance of crossing guards right now as the start of school approaches.
All right, Taylor Lazenby, thank you very much. And a reminder, News 3 Now is teaming up with the Boys and Girls Club to make sure students can succeed this school year. Our morning team is part of a school supplies drive happening right now. It runs the next 2 weeks. You can drop off your extra school supplies right here at our News 3 Now studios on Raymond Road or at any of the 4 Boys and Girls Club locations. I came in this morning to 6 big grocery bags full of donations this morning. We love to see it. Please stop by, bring them in. I'd love to see you guys. You can also donate online or buy supplies from our Amazon wish list. All the details up on channel3000.com.
Love to see it. Let's keep it going. And so many ways to do it, too.
Yeah.
Like, we've really made it easy for folks, and especially the folks at the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County.
Yeah, thanks to their logistics, you can stay on your couch. You can break out your smartphone, just order from Amazon. It'll make a big difference.
Way easy. So we are in the middle of hurricane season, and so far it's been pretty active. Coming up, a new prediction on how many storms are left.
And we've left the 608 for the 414 this morning, and for good reason. Coming up, what you need to know before you go to the Wisconsin State Fair when we come back.
Save on the best name brand mattresses with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection in stock now. Your choice, 14-inch firm or plush queen mattress, just $4.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
At Pick and Save, we take scrutinizing freshness to a whole new level, where only the best of the best of the best will do. But just because you can't get any higher than perfect 10 produce, that doesn't mean that we won't try. Because Pick and Save produce isn't just fresh, it's fresher than fresh. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Hi, I'm Daryl from Little America. Blake and his cousin Connor are here with their families from Madison today. What's your favorite ride? Connor's older sister, Cassie, told me her favorite is the go-karts. Mom loves that she can bring a picnic basket, and Dad enjoys miniature golf. There's fun for the whole family at Little America, where big fun is only a few miles away.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
For all of your paving needs, call 1-800-SEAL-COAT. Driveways, parking lots, curb and gutter, new or repair, call 1-800-SEAL-COAT. Break out of the ordinary with stamped or colored concrete. Whether it's asphalt or concrete, commercial or private, call 1-800-SEAL-COAT today.
We were going to stuff Reese's cups with feathers, and then we were like, wait a minute, pretzels. Yeah, pretzels would be way better. Reese's, now stuffed with pretzels.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
In this ad, pay attention to the actor's gums. Gums? We don't think about them. But like skin, over time, gums can get damaged. Colgate Gum Renewal reverses early gum damage for a beautiful, revitalized smile.
Save now on furniture with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection of inventory available now. Your choice 2-piece sofa and love seater sectional, just $9.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
As wildfires become more extensive and more explosive, a new documentary takes a hard look at why the nightmarish destruction caused by California wildfires in 2018 jumped from the screen in a new documentary called Bring Your Own Brigade. Academy Award-nominated filmmaker Lucy Walker embedded herself with fire crews in California and says climate change is just partly to blame.
Yes, climate change is a performance enhancer. The higher temperatures, especially at night, do make it much harder to fight these fires.
Walker says the title, Bring Your Own Brigade, refers to the private firefighters that wealthy homeowners hire. The movie is set to come out tomorrow, with it hitting streaming on Paramount Plus on the 20th.
The Atlantic hurricane season off to a record-setting start this year, and experts say it shows no signs of slowing down. We've seen 5 named storms so far this year. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration says conditions are still set for an above-average hurricane season. According to the latest outlook, up to 21 named storms are expected. 10 are expected to be hurricanes. Up to 5 of those, the possibility of becoming major.
All right, let's get to our forecast now. Chris Reese here with the current conditions. Hey, Chris.
Hey, good morning. We're waking up to some sun out there. Temperatures are comfortable. We're at 62 degrees. Enjoy that sunshine early. We're going to see a little bit more cloud cover moving into the picture as we move towards the afternoon. Check it out. These are temperatures across the state right now. Sheboygan at 61, Stevens Point at 60, 61 for our friends, and Green Bay as well. Madison coming in right there at 62. Now, we do have some showers back towards the west. This is around I-35, and this is going to begin to impact things as we move further towards, say, your afternoon and evening. Perhaps around 6 o'clock or so, there may be some showers over the area in southern Wisconsin. We're going to watch it closely. Early this morning, a lot of that's going to fall apart, but we should add just enough instability to the air to begin to impact things. We'll also notice more of that cloud cover starting to increase as we move towards the evening. Look for temperatures topping out around 80. We get you towards 7 o'clock. We're at 75 degrees, but here's that car wash forecast as we go through the next couple of days, folks. Things are okay. you can wash it, but I wouldn't necessarily spend all the money on all the goodies when it comes to the car wash, just because we are going to have more and more of those rain chances on the way. We're watching traffic for you guys this morning as well. So far, we're not seeing any kind of big issues throughout the Madison and Dane County area. Let's keep it that way as we go throughout the day.
All right, Mr. Reese, thank you very much.
We have left the 608 for the 414 this morning. Josh Ryder is in West Dallas.
Yeah, it's for the return of the Wisconsin State Fair, coming back after a year off. Josh, who's more excited, you or me?
Well, I think we're all really excited, guys. This is super exciting. We've been waiting 2 years for this, and of course, the Wisconsin State Fair officially back today, and a lot of the vendors are getting really excited, and one of those is right here at Rupina's. We've got Maria with us this morning.
Hello.
And you guys are a major staple, but this is going to be your last year at the fair.
It is. It is. We have been here 49 years. We had a great run. The fair's been very good to us. You know, yes, because what happens is like everybody that works for us, you become a family. And they start out like 14 years old, because my kids, one's 26, one's 21. I get their friends in, and then they go to college, then they get real jobs, and I don't have anybody. So like every 4 or 5 years, I have to start over. But I'll tell you, we all work really hard, but I have some really new fun things I'd like to do at our store on 76th and Beloit in West Dallas. I want to do some really great things that will give you an experience that you've never had in a grocery store before.
And you guys are going out with a bang this year.
We're going out with a huge bang.
You've got some exciting things. One of those is right there on the back wall, the memory pig. Talk about that.
Our memory pig. MKE Graphics are the best at this. They said, Maria, what do you want to do? I'm like, well, memories. So we did this memory pig they did for us. I want anything from, you've known Rupina's, 1972 to 2021. Please come and share your memories with us. Write it on the pig, the little chubby belly over there, and we'll put it up at the store. And it's just something that we would love for our customers to do. New or old, doesn't matter. New customers, old customers, we want to know what you think about us.
And of course, you know, you guys have been here so long. What is your best, most maybe memorable memory here from being at the State Fair?
My most memorable?
Yes.
It probably was my mom, with my mom, because she used to bartend all the time. And, you know, Schlitz, you're really young, but the Schlitz truck used to pull up and then just drop off their trailer, and she'd be tapping beer. And then when we grew, we built the building, because it used to be a yellow and white tent, huge, as big as this. And then we were in a gazebo and tapped beer there. It was, as a little kid, meeting all of these people and still seeing them come back from all those years. It's great. Really, these customers become your family, and it is the best feeling. Hey, how are you doing? And that's what I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss it a lot.
Those familiar faces.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot to remember here. Maria, thank you so much.
Thank
we wish you the very best. Your last year here, so hey, come check them out at the State Fair. This runs until next Sunday, August 15th. Of course, there's a lot of excitement. Pretty quiet out here this morning. Gates don't open until 11 o'clock. That's a little bit of a different change this year due to COVID, but if you need to learn more information, you can go to channel3000.com this morning. I have everything you need to know before you make the drive over here to West Dallas, guys. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Josh Ryder live at the State Fair. Thanks, Josh.
Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out to him on social media or shoot him an email for a chance to be featured. Dollar General is recalling about 155,000 lounge chairs amid consumer reports of amputations and lacerations. The True Living Sling Loungers feature white frames with blue or green fabric. They were sold at the discount retailer between January and September of 2019. So far, they've received 3 reports of the chair collapsing, resulting in lacerations or amputations of fingers. If you purchase these loungers, you're advised to stop using them immediately and contact Dollar General for a full refund.
Uber has rebounded after a dismal year of pandemic-related losses. Yesterday, Uber reported its best ever quarterly earnings. Revenue reached $4 billion as ridership bounced back and its delivery service expanded. Shares of Uber still dropped, though. The company continues to operate at a loss.
Start saving now for your trip to Disney World's new Star Wars hotel. Disney revealed pricing for its Galactic Star Cruiser hotel yesterday. Rates vary depending on the date of your stay and the extras you book, but the pricing model is similar to that of Disney's cruise ships. It's a set price for your stay, plus admission to Disney's Hollywood Studios, food and beverages, minus alcohol. You have to pay for that aside. A sample cabin rate for 2 nights at the hotel for 4 people is $6,000. Disney calls it a revolutionary and immersive Star Wars experience. The hotel opens next spring.
A very generous barber in New Haven, Connecticut is selling the shop he's owned for nearly 5 decades for $1. Coming up on CBS This Morning's More Perfect Union series, why he's giving someone else the chance to run their own business.
Did you know she was interested in owning a salon?
I always bring it up when I interview people. I said, someday, if you are interested, this could be yours. But Kathy, she jumped out from the rest of them. She's loyal, honest. She's one of a kind.
You can watch the full story coming up at 7 o'clock on CBS This Morning here on News 3 Now.
6:20 now. Coming up in our next half hour, new video in overnight of just how devastating the fires out west are becoming.
Up next, a grandmother attempting to bake something big. We mean really big. Find out what took 65 pounds of butter to create.
Red Robin for the joy of free refills of crispy bottomless fries. Or enjoy Red Robin to go after a long day of going bottomless at home.
Red Robin. Yum.
Save on the best name brand mattresses with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection in stock now. Your choice, 14-inch firm or plush queen mattress, just $4.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
Give your home a new look with help from Menards. We have the best in-stock selection of Mastercraft interior and exterior doors to take home today. Or design your door your way in-store or on Menards.com. Secure your new door with a new door lock from Kwikset. They offer tons of styles and options to match your door. All Kwikset lock sets and Mastercraft doors are 11% off right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
If you can afford to launch yourself into space, you can pay your fair share in taxes. But billionaires and big corporations have avoided paying taxes for years. President Joe Biden's plan makes the rich pay their fair share so we can cut taxes for families with children and create millions of good jobs. Tell Senator Ron Johnson to stop putting billionaires ahead of the middle class. If you can afford to joyride in space, you can pay your fair share.
Here at TSR, we transform old, cracked concrete floors into beautiful, tough floors in just one day. Hi, I'm Joey with TSR Concrete Coatings, and here at TSR, we don't just simply coat over your old concrete. We grind it down, repair it, apply the base coat and chip, and then seal it with our own proprietary sealant that will never chip or peel. All of our coatings are covered by our exclusive lifetime warranty, so you can rest assured that your beautiful new floor will last. Our awesome team is here to answer all of your questions before and after the installation. And right now, we are offering 15% off your new floor coating until the end of the year. Visit the website or call that number below for your new floor today.
TSR, one day floor.
Call 1-800-886-8411.
Save now on furniture with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection of inventory available now. Your choice, 2-piece sofa and love seater sectional, just $9.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
If free refills of bottomless fries at Red Robin sound good to you, just wait till you taste them.
Red Robin. Yum.
6:23, Gwen sharing her morning with us. We're not flower experts, but I am 90% sure that this is a sunflower.
Oh, and she's a beauty. It's getting about that time where they're starting to bloom. It's only about a 2-week season.
Oh, and they're gorgeous when they do. Thanks for sharing that, Gwen. Love it. Share your morning with us. Snap a picture, post it on our social media, and use the hashtag MyNews3Morning.
6:24 now. A grandma in Ohio is attempting something pretty big.
That's right. YouTubers Ross Smith and his granny made the world's largest Oreo. The two are real popular on YouTube. They got over 2 million subscribers. To make the cookie, it took 65 pounds of butter, 56 pounds of sugar. It's 4x4 and weighs 175 pounds. Ooh. And Granny there turning 95 years old soon. So a nice little early birthday cake for her.
Yeah, we're wondering how she gets rid of this entire cake. Just hands off a slice to the entire town?
There you go, yes. You just put a sign out on the door and say, stop in for some free Oreo.
Wouldn't last long in our household.
Doesn't it just look like a gigantic chocolate cake, though?
Fine with me.
It's fine. You're not going to turn down some chocolate cake, huh?
Sweets are my kryptonite for sure.
Look at all that butter.
Yummy.
That's something to see. All right, Chris Reese, you love your chocolate, right?
But, you know, I'm genuinely curious now. Is the cream in Oreo just butter? Is that what that is?
Just melted.
It's a bunch of butter and sugar.
Just threw like hundreds and hundreds of sticks of butter. Nobody would eat that.
Wow. Interesting. That's wild. That's wild. Our producer's telling me that Oreos are vegan. I never would have guessed this. That is new information to me. I don't know what you all want to do with that. So there you have it. We are watching the weather this morning as well, and temperatures are a little bit warmer than they were at this time yesterday. That's been the theme all week. We've talked about how temperatures are gradually going to increase just a little bit each day. We're in the low 60s and upper 50s all throughout southern Wisconsin. Madison, in fact, sits right at 62 degrees at this point. I am watching radar. We've got some showers and thunderstorms back towards the west. Really going to watch the timing on those as we move towards the afternoon. They have at least a chance to impact us here in southern Wisconsin, especially as we get you towards the dinner time hours or so and then into the overnight hours. We'll break it down for you all day long.
All right, thanks, Chris. Stick around. Another half an hour News 3 Now this morning coming at you right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Pick and Save, every free pickup order is picked fresh and packed with care, or we'll make it right. We're fresh every day, so shop anyway. Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
It's Steinhoffel's Small Space Event, where all the furniture is designed to fit your condo, loft, or tiny home. Sofas, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. It's all 35 to 50% off. And with Steinhoffel's special 60-month financing, your new room has never been more affordable. Steinhoffel's has the area's largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses. So shop now and save big, in-store or online at steinhoffels.com.
Since 1976, Feldco stood the test of time. It's Feldco's 45th anniversary! Time to get down! To celebrate Feldco's 45th anniversary, get 45% off windows today. That's cause for a celebration.
45% off windows won't last long. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Looks like they finally got rid of that trip hazard. They pump it full of mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Where are the patched holes? Where's the splashed mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Concrete lifting technologies can quickly raise and level any concrete surface using cutting-edge foam technology made in Wisconsin. Fast and accurate and eco-friendly.
How did those guys do it? Where are the holes? Where's the mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
.com.
Mom's gonna kill us.
Gorilla Super Glues. Of course.
Gorilla has a fix for every project. Original brush and nozzle and ultra controlled gel for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Announcing another Best of Madison 2021 award. And the winner is Wollersheim Winery, Distillery, and Bistro. Best Winery, Best Distillery. For a list of all the 2021 Best of Madison winners, pick up the August issue of Madison Magazine.
No more Freon for your AC. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
Save delivery is always fresh because we check our produce at every stop on its journey to you. We're fresh every day, so shop anyway. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
But right now, what public health officials say you should do if you've been vaccinated and you get exposed to COVID-19.
We are watching the sun this morning, but already I'm tracking showers and thunderstorms on the radar. I'll have the latest forecast minutes away.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Leah Lynchide.
And I'm Chris Stanford. Thanks for joining us. Public Health Madison in Dane County says COVID-19 testing has almost doubled from where it was 2 weeks ago.
Health officials are getting more and more questions about when to get a test if you're already vaccinated. Even if you have received your shots, you should still get a test if you were exposed to someone with a confirmed or suspected case 3 to 5 days later. You should also get tested if you have any symptoms. Public Health Testing Director says you can be on the lookout for the big 3.
Cold symptoms, you're generally not going to get that fever with it. So that's one of those things that you can sort of use to differentiate. And the sore throat and the fever and the cough together, that's really the big 3.
When in doubt, you can ask your doctor. But if you're looking for a test, we are making it easy for you. You can find a list of free testing locations up on our Channel 3000 mobile app.
2 area school districts, 2 more of them, are requiring students to mask up this fall. Verona area schools are requiring all students and staff to wear a mask in buildings and on school buses. Their COVID plan also offers testing for students by school nurses. And Sun Prairie also emailing parents yesterday to let them know that masks for all students and adults in district buildings must have a mask. Verona schools are adjusting their start and end times. This is because of a lack of bus drivers. In a letter to parents, the district says drivers will be running 3 loops now instead of 2 to get students to school. Elementary students will now start at 7:20, middle schoolers at 8:05, and high school students will start at 8:45, except for a late start on Mondays. The district is encouraging parents to find alternate ways now for their kids to get to school, such as driving them, carpooling, or walking or biking.
News 3 Now, teaming up with the Boys and Girls Club to make sure students can succeed this school year. Our morning team is launching a school supplies drive. It runs the next 2 weeks. You can drop off your extra school supplies right here at our News 3 Now studios on Raymond Road or at any of the 4 Boys and Girls Club locations across the greater Madison area. You can also stay at home, donate money online, or buy supplies that are picked out and curated for you on our Amazon wish list. All these details are up on channel3000.com.
News 3 Now, your coronavirus headquarters. The U.S. now approaching more than 100,000 new cases a day. In comparison, last month, the number was below 15,000.
This virus is so extremely contagious, your chances of getting through this without having become either vaccinated or infected is essentially 0.
Most new cases are the Delta variant, and most hospitalizations involve unvaccinated people. The White House says vaccines are the only way out of the pandemic now. Half of the U.S. population, though, is fully vaccinated. People are getting shots, though. On Monday, the country passed 70% of the population with at least 1 dose.
Governor Evers is working with lawmakers to regulate prescription drug prices across the state.
I thought these proposals might have hope in the budget because they came out of this bipartisan task force and because the task force was so inclusive and because these were recommendations that we all agreed upon.
The governor introduced 13 bills with Madison lawmaker Lisa Subek. He wants to create a review board to establish prescription drug spending targets and limit prices. The bills would also increase funding for free clinics. This all comes after prescription drug price regulation did not survive the budget process earlier this year.
Now to new footage from the devastating Dixie Fire in Northern California. Take a look at this. It shows the fire destroying the entire Old Town area of Greenville. The town, home to about 800 people, and is 5.5 hours northeast of San Francisco. According to the U.S. Forest Service, it took just 3 hours to burn through the area, leaving only rubble behind of what had been restaurants, historic buildings, and homes. The Dixie Fire has been burning for 3 weeks now and is over 428 square miles.
The Henry Vilas Zoo is once again closing down some of its indoor spaces. In a Facebook post, the zoo says its primate and reptile buildings are both shut down, effective immediately. The aviary will also be closed. Now, anyone 5 and older will be required to wear masks, too, while they're in the Carousel building, the Glacier Grill, the gift shop, and the bathrooms.
After years of hard work, the first season of Miracle League Baseball in Dane County is now complete. The last 2 games of the league's inaugural season in Cottage Grove were last night. The field's made of rubberized turf, so kids with walkers and wheelchairs can easily play. Every kid paired up with a buddy who helps them maneuver the field. So this season, 95 kids played, and there were more than 170 volunteers. If you want to get involved next year, registration will open up in February. We have a link to the registration on our website, channel3000.com.
6:34 now. Chris Reese here with your certified most accurate forecast. Just a beautiful shot of the sun on this Thursday, Chris.
Yes, it is. Good morning. We are waking up to the sunshine. We may be going to bed to a few rumbles of thunder, though, later on tonight. We're going to be watching things closely. Here's a live look outside. Of course, it's nice. 62 is where we're starting things out. Dew points are into the upper 50s and low 60s, so we're going to notice a little bit more humidity in the atmosphere today. Still not all that terrible. 63 right now in Janesville. Platteville, good morning. You're at 61. Good morning to the Dells, also coming in at 61. Our friends in Lone Rock, you are at 57 this morning. Here's Doppler track. And general southern Wisconsin is quiet, but as you look towards the north and west, we've seen at least a couple of showers trying to form right along I-35 or so. We've got to watch that closely. How that begins to interact with our atmosphere in Wisconsin could lead to some chances for some showers and thunderstorms as we move further into your afternoon and evening. Here's Future Track. Let's put things into motion for you. This is 2 o'clock. We warm up to about 82 degrees at this point. Here's the cloud cover further towards the west. Areas closer to the Mississippi River will have a better shot at seeing those showers of thunderstorms out there today. It's a smaller one, but nonetheless, the chance is there. We'll get you towards 6:30. The Future Track really wants to bring cloud cover and more widespread chances for some showers and storms. Again, I'm watching that disturbance to the west closely and how that interacts with our atmosphere. Future Track is not the end-all, be-all gospel. We really have to pay attention to how things play out, but it's highlighting that potential, and I certainly do see it. We could see a couple more showers as we move through the overnight hours, and then tomorrow we'll wake up to cloud cover, warming up into the low 80s, perhaps some sun, and then additional pop-up showers and thunderstorms as we move into your afternoon. Folks, none of the storms out there today are expected to be severe. Tomorrow, any storm that goes up might have a little bit more instability with it, so we could see a stronger storm. There's a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5 for a severe storm. Then into Saturday, further towards the west, we do have that slight risk, level 2 out of 5 for some spots. So we're going to watch Saturday closely as well. But for the most part, here's what I really need you guys at home to do. This is not going to be one of those weather patterns where days out we can time it and tell you this is exactly when it's going to happen. You've got to pay attention to the weather every single day, and really multiple times a day. Follow on the app, follow on social media. We'll time out these storms with you.
All right, that sounds like a plan, Chris. Thanks. With the start of school next month, crossing guards across the Madison area are training to make sure that your child gets to school safely.
Really, really important topic. Taylor Lazenby is live with the importance of filling these positions. Good morning, Taylor.
Hi, guys. That's right. These important positions are hopefully filling fast, and they want to make sure that you know the responsibilities and the duties that come with it. So right now they're asking that crossing guards, their job is to help supervising children, and of course at those busy crossing intersections. They also want crossing guards to help familiarize with different intersections that may be around some school zones. Also, their job is to report broken problems, such as your broken traffic light or a stop sign or a different traffic sign that may be pulled down. They also, of course, supply safety and supervision to young children going to and from school.
I just love being a part of the community and really giving back and helping set those healthy habits for kids. So I really encourage people who might be looking for something to do. Like, it's such a great job. It's a little in the morning and a little in the afternoon. You have the rest of your day free to enjoy.
Well, crossing guards usually work just about 2 hours a day for roughly about $10 an hour. Now, Callaway also says that interested applicants must pass a background check and a drug screening and complete 8 hours of classroom and field training. Now, guys, when I spoke to her, she did say that they're hoping to complete this before the start of school, so there's still time if you're interested and they want to help fill those positions fast. We'll have more information on crossing guards and school zone safety up on our website. That's channel3000.com.
Yeah, Taylor, it's crunch time for those school districts. Not only do they need those crossing guards, they're having a rough time finding school bus drivers right now, too. So we'll be sure to keep everybody posted. Thanks, Taylor. 6:39 outside this morning. Not a whole lot going on, but we are tracking some very active and disruptive weather that could be headed our way this weekend.
And what the Wauwatosa police chief has to say about his controversial new policy.
And we've left the 608 for the 414 this morning as the Wisconsin State Fair kicks off later this morning. I'm live with a preview after the break.
Save on the best name brand mattresses with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection in stock now. Your choice, 14-inch firm or plush queen mattress, just $4.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
Fry Construction is celebrating 26 years of providing excellence in home improvements. We strive to exceed the expectations of our clients with each and every project we do. Respected by your neighbors and voted Best of Madison 2 years in a row. Best kitchen and bath design, best roofer. Experience the Best of Madison for yourself and save 26% off gutters or insulation with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
There's been much debate about the Mona Lisa smile. Would it have been bigger and brighter if she'd had good dental care? Maybe if Physicians Mutual Insurance Company had been around back then, it'd be a different story. She could have gone to the dentist more, knowing she'd have help paying the bills. And those regular checkups might have found early signs of tooth decay or gum disease, costly problems that could keep anyone from smiling. Physicians Mutual offers affordable coverage that can help pay for cleanings and unexpected or expensive procedures you might need, like crowns or dentures. This is real dental insurance, not just a discount plan or for checkups only. There are no deductibles, and there's no annual maximum. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Call or go online today for a free information kit from Physicians Mutual. Get the dental care you need to help you stay healthy. For your free information kit with all the details, call us now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Are your taste buds ready for Madison Magazine's Summer Taste Tour? Starting August 1st through the 21st, tour the city of Madison to restaurants, breweries, distilleries, and wineries to sample and participate in Madison Magazine's scavenger hunt. Visit MadisonMagazine.com for a map of participating businesses and scavenger hunt details. Madison Magazine's Summer Taste Tour, August 1st to the 21st. Taste the goodness. Sponsored by Schuster's Farm. Come out for Blooms and Butterflies starting August 6th. Live music, beer, wine, and taco cart. Visit SchustersFarm.com for tickets.
Save now on furniture with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection of inventory available now. Your choice, two-piece sofa and love seater sectional, just $9.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
Are your taste buds ready for Madison Magazine's Summer Taste Tour? Starting August 1st through the 21st, tour the city of Madison to restaurants, breweries, distilleries, and wineries to sample and participate in Madison Magazine's scavenger hunt. Visit MadisonMagazine.com for a map of participating businesses and scavenger hunt details. Madison Magazine's Summer Taste Tour, August 1st to the 21st. Taste the goodness. Sponsored by Schuster's Farm. Come out for Blooms and Butterflies starting August 6th. Live music, beer, wine, and taco cart. Visit SchustersFarm.com for tickets.
All right, well, from Cottage Grove, look for a lovely day out there, at least early on. We're going to see temperatures warming up to about 80 degrees today, and then eventually cloud cover is going to be in the increase because there's at least a small chance to see some showers of thunderstorms as we start to move into the afternoon. Here's Doppler track now. Things are quiet over Dane County, including right here in Cottage Grove. We're all quiet. We are seeing some storms further back towards the west, so those have not made it here to southern Wisconsin as of now. We're at 62. Again, we do warm up towards 80. Watch the rain chances, though, how they begin to spike as we move towards the evening and then the overnight hours. It's not a big widespread rain, but you may want to keep the umbrella handy. So today itself, generally fairly dry, but we're going to see a lot more rain chances, too, as we start to move into the weekend, especially Saturday into Sunday, and then into early next week. We're going to be watching those chances for the showers and thunderstorms. Folks, send in your videos to me as well. I will be more than happy to plan your day right here on News 3 Now this morning.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. We are leaving the 608 this morning for the 414, and of course for a good reason.
The State Fair kicks off today, so Josh Ryder is live in West Allis this morning, checking out what's going on there. Hey, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, so excited to be back here at State Fair Park. Of course, we are just 4 hours away from gates opening up here. So it is coming in hot and we are super excited. We've got Jennifer Puente with us with the State Fair, and you guys are excited to be back. It's been a long 2 years.
It has been a long 2 years and the sun is shining, and you just said that the gates are opening in 4 hours. I'm honestly so excited that let's get ready. Let's get the fair going.
It's awesome. You know, you look on the State Fair website, you guys have a little countdown going on, and you're right, it's real. And just pulling up this morning, seeing the Ferris wheel all lit up. It's exciting just to be back here and to know people are going to be back on the ground soon.
They are. Gates open at 11 a.m. today and 11 p.m. and go till 11 p.m. every day of the fair, with the exception of the last Sunday, which is 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. So just something to be mindful of if you're coming out for the State Fair, but we're ready for you.
So yeah, things are going to be a little different this year due to COVID, but you guys are excited to be back. You know, what are some of the new things that people can expect coming out here?
Certainly. One of the newest things is that we're back, and we have a new Central Mall area, which is a nice, relaxed seating area for people to enjoy. But some things that are a little bit more tactical when you're coming to the gates, admission entrances, parking entrances, those are cash-free experience, so credit card only. But don't fear, the vendors all throughout the grounds will accept cash and credit card. That is their option to do so. And then we have hundreds of hand sanitizing stations all over the fair park as well that are there to keep you safe, as safety is one of our #1 priorities.
And I think a lot of folks are just happy to have the opportunity to be back. I know I'd asked you earlier, you're not sure what the turnout's going to be like, but just the fact that you guys can be back here in 2021, I mean, that's something special in itself.
It really is. You know, when we canceled the fair in 2020 for the first time in 75 years, the stories we heard of, I bring my family every year and we celebrate my birthday, or I had my first date with my husband or wife at the State Fair and we commemorate it every year, they'll be able to come back and keep those traditions and memories alive.
So what is your favorite fair food?
Oh, that is like such a loaded question. Probably the worst. The dill pickle pizza is my favorite. It was new in 2019. It was honestly one of my favorites. We were able to have it in the drive-thru last year, but I am also a sucker for a good old-fashioned corn dog as well.
Oh my gosh, I always go for some of those classics too, the corn dog, the cheese curds. I mean, you can't go wrong with any fair food.
No, we toe the line between the OG, like the original items, and then the OMGs, because there's some really amazing new fair foods here as well. WIStatefair.com, we have 70 new food items this year.
Awesome. Well, Jennifer, thank you so much, and good luck with everything this year.
Thanks so much. We'll see you guys out at the fair.
Yeah, you bet, guys. Of course, we have everything up on channel3000.com this morning as well, so you can get everything you need to know before you make the trip over to West Allis. Back to you guys.
Oh, this is a family trip for us every year. I'm so excited, hoping I can make it for at least a day trip. Josh Ryder, thanks for inspiring us.
Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out to him on social media or email him in the 608 at WISC-TV.com. Across the state this morning, Wauwatosa's police chief is at odds with critics who disagree with his department's practice on keeping tabs with protesters. Chief James McGillis doesn't call it a protesters list. He says protesters' names were included in an investigative report compiled just like police departments across the country do.
It's not for nefarious purposes, it's to help further the ends of public safety. And it's being taken out of context.
The investigative report contains pictures of protesters and helped police identify a gunman who threatened a woman and kids in a car. Critics, though, note that the list is over a year old and arresting someone from it recently is irrelevant to the creation of the list. Well, first there were, Pokemon cards. Then the video games, Pokemon Go, and it seems like the cards have made a comeback.
Oh yeah, nostalgia, baby. Trading cards of all kinds grew in popularity over the pandemic, but one collector is giving his away. He's hiding the cards all over the Indiana State Fair for people to find. He's giving 20 cards away every day so attendees can catch them all. And they're worth something too, by the way. Today he's hiding a holographic Charizard card worth $200.
You were into Pokemon cards as a kid, right?
I was. I got to go back and look at which ones I have. have if they're still existing in my parents' home. See if I can sell some of these, pay off my wedding bills.
There you go. Maybe some could be worth a lot. Help you pay for that wedding coming up.
Exactly. Oh, hey, who's this gentleman? Is that Chris Reese?
Oh,
So in case you missed it, Chris Reese is not we thought he wasn't a Pokemon fan, but this seems to spell something differently out.
You know what picture? Is this a picture of me on a boat? I'm trying to figure out what picture they took this from.
What do you mean what picture this is? This is you and Pikachu. This is a live look.
Me and Pikachu going into a, this is a storm chase right here.
There you go.
I gotta catch them all, every tornado. That's what we're doing.
Certified most accurate Pokemon chase right there.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Oh man.
Let's go, Pikachu. We're going storm chasing.
You know, for the record, everyone at home, I had no idea this is coming. This is a complete surprise, right?
I'm holding this for your wedding.
Oh, go for it. Hold it.
All right, Chris Reese.
It might take several years, but hold on to it.
Okay, 6:49 now. Coming up in the sprint, why the State Voter Commission changed some people's voter registrations.
But first, if you've got a little kid turning 3 soon, we'd love to share their picture and help them celebrate. Here's the information. We'll be right back.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Ashley Home Store's biggest multi-million-dollar mattress clearance event is on now. Get the lowest price in Wisconsin on doorbusters like these. Shop clearance and overstocks while they last. Pay as little as $20 a month for Tempur-Pedic. No interest financing for 6 years. Only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Here at TSR, we transform old, cracked concrete floors into beautiful, tough floors in just one day. Hi, I'm Joey with TSR Concrete Coatings, and here at TSR, we don't just simply coat over your old concrete. We grind it down, repair it, apply the base coat and chip, and then seal it with our own proprietary sealant that will never chip or peel. All of our coatings are covered by our exclusive lifetime warranty, so you can rest assured that your beautiful new floor will last. Our awesome team is here to answer all of your questions before and after the installation. And right now, we are offering 15% off your new floor coating until the end of the year. Visit the website or call that number below for your new floor today.
TSR, one day floor. Call 1-800-886-8411.
Your eyes are everything. They're how you see the world and connect with others. At Shopco Optical, your eyes are everything to us too, which is why we offer everything to help you see better and look better. A huge selection of designer frames, convenient locations, and experienced optometrists. We're Shopco Optical. You'll see. Right now, get 50% off lenses with the purchase of any frames.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
Attention to users of Roundup Weed Killer. I'm attorney David Gruber. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma after using or being exposed to Roundup Weed Killer, call Gruber Law Offices today. You may be entitled to compensation. Call us now for your free consultation. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Ashley Home Store's multi-million-dollar clearance event is on now. Save up to 90% off hundreds of floor samples, scratch and dent items, special purchases, and more while they last. Shop sofas, sectionals, beds, dining tables. Everything must go up to 90% off. Only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Channel 3000 Plus. Watch from your streaming media player or mobile device.
6:52, time for the morning sprint.
200,000 people are no longer registered to vote in Wisconsin this morning. The Wisconsin Elections Commission wiping names from the roll. It says about 175,000 were for voters who hadn't cast a ballot in 4 years and didn't respond to a mailing. The commission also deactivated nearly 32,000 voters who may have moved and didn't respond to a mailing. State law does require the WEC to identify those lapsed registrations every 2 years.
A group of landlords and real estate companies are suing over the Biden administration's new eviction moratorium. It's more narrow than the one that expired July 31st, but it still covers some 80% of all U.S. counties. Attorneys for the plaintiffs filed an emergency application last night calling the policy unlawful. On Tuesday, President Biden admitted the policy might not hold up in court. He says the idea is to delay evictions until people behind on their rent can receive help.
An Oshkosh woman is in jail this morning for an alleged murder-for-hire plot. Not a lot of details released on the case yet. Police say the 39-year-old was taken into custody after a traffic stop. She faces a charge of conspiracy to commit first-degree intentional homicide.
Former Vice President Mike Pence is encouraging attendees at a conservative youth conference to get the vaccine. Last night, Pence touted the development of the vaccines under the Trump administration, and he restated the fact that his family and he have been vaccinated. He joins a number of high-profile Republican politicians recently encouraging unvaccinated Americans, many of whom are Republican voters, to get the shot.
In Milwaukee, the father of the 2-year-old boy who died from a gunshot over the weekend is now facing felony charges. Giovanni Smith is being charged with child negligence. According to court documents, the boy's brother says the two were left alone in the bedroom when he took Smith's gun off a speaker and shot his brother.
UW Health, the latest local health care provider to require employees receive the COVID-19 vaccine or risk termination. They join SSM Health, Aurora Health, and Previa Health. Roughly 90% of UW Health staff are already vaccinated, and about 2,000 people need to get their first dose before October 1st.
Scuba divers are collecting thousands of pounds of trash from the bottom of Lake Tahoe in California. It's an underwater project that started back in May. A team of scuba divers led by the nonprofit Clean Up the Lake is making their way around the lake's 72-mile perimeter. After completing 22 miles, the team has collected more than 8,000 pounds of trash.
CVS raising its starting wage. $15 an hour is going to be the bottom now. CVS says it'll begin increasing those wages for hourly employees this month and hit the $15 mark by next July. About 65% of CVS's hourly employees already make that much an hour. Those who do, like pharmacy techs and call center representatives, will also be seeing a wage increase. CVS employs about 300,000 people.
A small town in Utah is almost out of water. The city of Echo relies on spring water for its drinking water, but it's all dried up from the drought. A conservancy is currently helping by trucking in tanks of water for the town, but 9 truckloads only lasts 10 days. The state warns more towns could start facing this problem.
We are waking up to sunshine this morning. Temperatures are into the 60s. We're 67 now in Madison. Winds out of the south and southeast at 5 miles per hour. Even that dew point's at 60, so you're starting to feel just a little bit more moisture into the atmosphere this morning. Here's Doppler track. It's quiet in southern Wisconsin. We are seeing some showers and thunderstorms back towards the south and west. I'm a little bit more convinced that begins to impact us as we move towards the afternoon and evening time frame. Some showers could develop over southern Wisconsin. That likely happens after 4 o'clock. Look for temperatures topping out in the low 80s today.
All right, Chris, thanks so much. Thanks for joining us this morning, folks. Have a great day.